Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle Nedwick and I make healthy lifestyle videos that include some new recipes, some fashion content, some beauty content, a look into my life, and I'm also documenting my journey on compounded Tirzepatide. So today I have a what I eat in a day. I'm home on my lunch hour and I have already had my coffee that I make in my Nespresso machine with a scoop of collagen peptides and a splash of sugar-free creamer. So I've had that, and then at work I had one of my new yogurts that I got at Sam's Club. The Oikos ones, it's 90 calories for the yogurt and 15 grams of protein and 2 points on Weight Watchers. And if I didn't mention it, the collagen peptides is just 1 point. The sugar-free creamer, if you use around a tablespoon, is 0 points. So that's what I've had so far. I'm home on my lunch hour and I am going to have, and I'll try to show you here, I kind of made myself an adult Lunchable. I've got some light string cheese. I've got 2 pieces of smoked turkey breast with some Dijon mustard in the middle. I have a baby cucumber with some salt and pepper, a little tiny bit of chip dip, and a half a cup of cottage cheese and some fresh blueberries. So that is what I'm going to have for lunch. And before I have that, let me give you a little update. So if you saw in my last video, I confessed that I tried my vial from OSHA Pharmacy. I had did 2 shots of it, and by the end of that second week, I was feeling little to no suppression whatsoever. I would say I felt almost like I did before I ever took my first shot of Tirzepatide. So I do think there was some Tirzepatide in it. Just to clarify, I had not opened the vial prior to just starting the first shot 2 weeks ago. So the upshot is I don't feel like the Tirzepatide from OSHA was doing its job. I didn't want to continue to use it. I don't think there was anything harmful in it, but what is the point of taking it if it's not doing any good? I gained 2 pounds during that 2 weeks, and now I'm busy trying to get those 2 pounds off plus. So I've been focusing on drinking my water, eating some protein-based food. I have been trying to get a little bit more of fruits and vegetables in my diet for the fiber. I have had on and off some problems with constipation, but for the most part, I'm okay now. I take 1 Colaze stool softener a day, and I have a magnesium 400 milligram gummy that I have at night, and that seems to do the job pretty much. So in case you are interested in those items, I will link those in the description box below. I just got them on Amazon. So I'm sure you have probably already heard this. Today is Tuesday, and this won't air until Wednesday, but I just got the news that Zepbound released more vials. Woohoo! I have been praying for that because I think somewhere down the line, we're gonna have a hard time getting compound. And I think the telehealth companies and the pharmacies will put up a good fight, but they're going up against 2 of the biggest pharmaceutical companies in the world. So you have to have a backup plan. Now, my backup plan was to use the savings card and get the pens for $650 after I had used my stockpile. And I have about a 6 or 7 month stockpile now, if you don't count the OSHA vials, which I am not counting. But the news is they have released single dose vials of Zepbound. They had already done it for 2.5 and 5 milligrams. The 2.5 at one point I think was $3.99. The 5 milligram was $5.49. And now they've released the 7.5 and the 10 milligrams. And they've reduced the price slightly, at least for the 5, 7.5, and 10. That will be $499. Now, I know it's not great. It's not as good a price as we were getting for compound, but for some people, hopefully, it will be an alternative if compound goes away. And I hope that they release even more vials. So one thing I would highly recommend if you are able is to get an HSA or FSA where you can use your pre-tax dollars to purchase your medicine. So if you think about that, that's kind of knocking 20-25% off the price if you are able to do that pre-tax. Now, this year, I started that for the first time and I only put $1,000 in it. So obviously that's not gonna last very long, but hopefully my compound will take me up to around the time of my wedding, which is October 3rd. And then I can use that $1,000 of my HSA towards name brand if I need to. And then the following year in 2026, I will just put more away. Anyway, I think that's really exciting news. And I think that they will just be releasing more vials. And when the new products come out, that Cagra, Sema, and Retatrutide, I think that the price for semaglutide and Tirzepatide, aka Zepbound and Wegovy, will go down even more. So I'm very hopeful. And at least with the name brand, you don't have to worry about whether the compounding pharmacy was licensed properly, whether they were using sterile techniques, and all the things that we have to worry about. So I'm really excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and have my adult Lunchable. And then when I get back, I am going to put together some chicken chili in the crock pot. Now I'll have to remember which video I talked about this in, but one of my subscribers had gone to a nutritionist and I asked her to email me and give me some more information, and she did. And then she provided me with her recipe, which I believe she got from her nutritionist, for this chicken chili. So I have to give another shout out to Sue. You rock, girl. Thank you for the recipe. And if you guys have any recipes you think I might like or might be good on this channel, please shoot me a comment below or email me. My email address is in the description box below. So I'm gonna go eat my lunch and then I'll be back to make Sue's crockpot recipe. All right, well, my little Lunchable lunch was really good. Hopefully I don't have cucumber in my tea. But what I'm gonna need for the crockpot recipe, and Sue, I'm changing it a little bit because I did not find the rotisserie chicken that you bought in the grocery store. I went to Aldi and I just got a thing of big chicken breasts. So I'm gonna do about 1.5 pounds worth of chicken in the crock pot. And then when it's cooked, I'll take it out and shred it. So that's my plan. So I'm gonna use about 1.5 pounds of the chicken breast. And then 2 cans of Great Northern beans, and you drain and rinse them. And Sue gave me a helpful pointer that when you rinse the beans, it helps reduce the sodium content, which I probably do too much sodium normally, so I'm gonna definitely rinse the beans. A jar of salsa. I just picked up the regular restaurant style salsa from Aldi. 10 ounces of frozen corn. And a 32-ounce container of low sodium chicken broth. And you mix that all together, and then you add some salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And I'll have to taste it when it's all said and done because I do tend to like things spicy. So when I try it, when I get home from work this evening, then I may add a little bit of extra spice. And Sue didn't recommend this, but I also intend on serving it with some tortilla strips. I was just walking down the aisle in Aldi yesterday and saw these, and I thought it would be great to top off the recipe, and some shredded cheese. So that is my plan. I'm gonna go ahead and put everything together in the crock pot, and then I'll check back before I head back to work. All right, well, that couldn't have been easier. Just dumping everything in there, and I think it is going to be excellent. It might even be a little bit like chicken tortilla soup, especially when I add the tortilla strips when I serve it, and a little bit of cheese. Now, you guys know I'm also following the Weight Watcher plan, and that chili is 0 points. So the only points that I will have for my dinner tonight will be for the tortilla strips and the cheese, and then maybe if I add some sour cream. So you could also add plain Greek yogurt for 0 points, but I don't have any right now. So I do have some sour cream, so that might get added as well. But we will see. I'm very excited to see how it turns out. And thank you again, Sue. So I'm kind of thinking of maybe making this sort of a thing. On occasion, I'll showcase one of your recipes, and I will give you guys the credit. So it's another gloomy day in northeastern Ohio. It is a little bit warmer than it has been, but I am telling you, you guys, I have cabin fever or something's going on, because I've just been kind of listless. I cannot wait for spring. I have not been so good on my vow to do the treadmill 4 times this week. I can still make it if I do it tonight, which is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So that is my plan. I have saved a few more videos to my fitness playlist that I have in my description box. I saw one from Denise Austin, and I used to love her, and it's like an 8-minute video with arms. So I haven't tried it yet, but I think I'm gonna walk for half an hour while Mike and I watch TV or whatever, and then I'll do that video, or I'll do it before. You know, Mike has essentially moved in. He still has his condo, but he's, really trying to get used to us living together, and I have loved it. Don't get me wrong, but it's definitely an adjustment. So I find that I'm not as active with him here. When I'm home by myself, I'm running around, I'm doing laundry, I'm doing chores, I was working out, whereas with Mike, I tend to sit there and, we'll have shows that we watch. So I think the walking pad is a good alternative, because then I can still be in the same room, we can still watch the same shows, but I'm getting a little bit more active. So, well, I'm gonna let that cook on high. I will say Sue's recipe said 6 to 7 hours on low, but I knew I didn't have time to get it ready this morning, so I figure it should just be fine for 4 or 5 hours on high. I guess we'll see. All right, guys, I will see you when I get back. All right, well, I made it home from work, and boy, am I tired. So I am really glad that I have dinner already almost ready in the crock pot. So I still have to shred the chicken, and then I'll probably just keep it on low until Mike gets here. But in the meantime, I kind of wanted to show you my outfit. I got so many compliments on it at work today, and I realize you've only seen it from here up. I got this jacket on Amazon, probably at least 2 years ago. And it's like faux leather and suede. So, and then I have my necklace. That's Swarovski crystal. I used to sell Touchstone jewelry. Touchstone is a home-based company owned by Swarovski. And before the pandemic, I was doing gangbusters. I earned 3 incentive trips. The first one was an Alaskan cruise. The second one was Maui. And the third one was right on the cusp of COVID. We went to Baha Mar in the Bahamas. I think it was like March 5th through the 9th, 2020. So when we were coming home from that incentive trip, all hell was breaking loose. So needless to say, these jewelry parties were home-based. So I used to go and set up a table, and I didn't have inventory. I had display items, and then people would look and they would buy the jewelry, and then the host would get a number of free jewelry, a dollar amount. That is why I have so much jewelry, in case you've ever wondered. So I actually am still a consultant for Touchstone, although I have not done a party since before COVID. So if you are at all interested in my jewelry, I could start displaying that, or at least showing you some of the new items that they have out. Now, I haven't really kept up with buying a lot of the new stuff. So if this is something you guys would like to see, or if you would like at least a link to the catalog, I'd be happy to do that. If that's something you'd like to do, please let me know in the comments below. So I'm going to head up and I'm going to get out of this pretty outfit, and I'm going to come back down. I'm going to shred the chicken, and then when I have it all together in its bowl with the tortilla strips and the cheese, I will take a little video of that. And then I was thinking perhaps I would end this video with a little Q&A with Mike. Now that depends on what kind of day he's had, but he hasn't been in my videos in a while, and I'd like to know what he thinks about everything. Moving in, what he thinks about me being on Tirzepatide, and then in case you guys want to see something funny. So you know I started my channel when I was on the Optavia 5-in-1 plan, and I have, probably over 150 videos of Optavia. And I used to make Mike my guinea pig. And there is a video, and I will try to link it in the description box below, but it's where I make Big Mac salad as a lean and green. And if you fast forward almost to the end of that video, I have a blooper reel where I have Mike sitting down at the table. I'm making him eat a fueling hack that I just did, and I'm questioning him about the Big Mac salad. And it was so funny that I just kept it in the video. So if you guys are at all interested in having a good laugh at Mike's expense, then please watch the video. If you can't find it in the description box below, Google, Michelle Nedwick, Optavia, Big Mac salad, because it's definitely funny and worth watching. All right, I'm gonna go change. I'm going to get my dinner ready, and then I will check back with Mike after we've had dinner.
tried sometimes, but you're making me nervous. No, I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you.
All right, well, Mike has not had an appearance on one of my videos in a while. Oh, and Kylie, you can hear, you can't see her, but there she is. So a lot has happened since you've been on my channel.
That's true.
So we're engaged.
Yes, we are.
Are you excited?
I'm excited. I get to marry my best friend.
Ah, that's so sweet. I get to marry mine too.
Who is he? I'll kick his butt.
So, what did you think of the recipe I made today?
That was really good, and I think you told me that was a viewer subscribed recipe.
Yes, my friend Sue sent me that.
That was very, very awesome. I think you should try new stuff from your viewers all the time.
Yeah, maybe I will, if they send me some. So, I told them about the blooper video from like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, let's choke that one down.
Watch it if you haven't watched it. So that was when I was on the Optavia plan, and I used to make you eat all kinds of stuff, didn't I? Mm-hmm. And I always made him pretend like he liked it.
There are many times I liked it.
Yeah.
There are only a few times I had to pretend.
Okay, well that's good. So what do you think about me being on Optavia versus me being on Tirzepatide?
No comparison. It's not just Optavia you've been on a number of different things.
Yeah, it's true.
You're having better results, even though they might be slower than you anticipated. But I get way better food.
Well, right now I'm right around the lowest I ever got with Optavia, and it seemed like way more of a struggle when I was doing that than when I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Because I really like being able to eat real food.
Yeah.
And being able to accept invitations to go to dinner with people and that sort of thing, and not worry if I'm going to have anything that I can eat.
Right.
So that's good.
Yep, and spring is around the corner. I'm very looking forward to exercising a bit.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think I've exercised in like a year and a half, and it shows.
Well, we're gonna start walking. I'm gonna do the walking pad. I'm actually gonna do half an hour tonight.
Oh, good.
While we watch TV. We like to watch TV. We watch way too much TV.
I like watching her exercise.
All right, well, thank you for being my guinea pig again.
Sure.
How do you feel about moving in here?
I'm nervous at times. I've been at my place for 11 years. But at the same time, you've made a lot of accommodations for me, and I appreciate it. And I like fixing up things that you want fixed up. So as long as you don't mind and I don't mind, I think it should be a very easy switch.
Are you excited to see me in my wedding gown?
I'm excited to see your wedding gown. I'm very excited to see you after the wedding.
Are you excited to go to Hawaii? Oh, there's the orange tail. See it?
Yes, I'm looking forward to Hawaii.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in. If you like this video, please like it below and subscribe to my channel. And tick that notification bell so you are alerted every time I upload a new video. I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I have been doing an emoji of the day. So let me think. Well, we made chicken chili or chicken tortilla soup, however you want to look at it, because it was similar to that and very, very tasty. Thanks again, Sue. We both loved the recipe. So give me an emoji of a chicken. All right, guys. I'll say goodbye for now, and I will see you next time.